Hey guys, what is up, the Gaming Gadget here, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about The Flash Season 4, Episode 3. So one of our main questions so far is, what is the Thinker's plan? Now, last video I mentioned that he may be from the future, and that is how he knows so much about each of these metahumans. And as we saw in DC Legends last week, the metahumans in around 40 years or so are locked up away in Argus, so he doesn't really have the opportunity to do his whole metahumans spiel back then, so he has to do it now in this timeline. So he has made this whole complex list and sorted out so many stuff that's somehow all connected. So how is it connected? How is all this stuff going to form together into his master plan, which in the comics is basically controlling the Flash, and I'm guessing they're gonna add controlling the whole world. Well, first off, how are these metahumans connected? They seem not to have any characteristics alike. They're different genders, they have different personalities, so what is it with them? Where is the big connection? Now guys, something that I just found out is that all of them are connected by failure. Think about it, Deacon, his whole idea was adopted by their team and completely washed away from his fame. We have our lady in last episode who had just completely had misfortune her whole entire life. And then we have our new guy who Barry kind of got kicked out of this CCPD, and he had to start a business someplace else where he is dramatically failing as well. All these characters exhibit strong realities of failure, and the people who are associated with failure are the easiest to succumb to others' wants in hopes for success. How did he even know, though, that they were gonna get on that bus at that specific time, and that Barry was gonna get released from the Speed Force at that specific time and wash out dark matter with him? It literally makes no sense unless he knows something about the Speed Force and something about Barry's team and something about the future that we don't. Now, last episode I told you guys that I thought that Julian was the Thinker. We learned that the Thinker's name is DeVoe, and in the comic books it is Clifford DeVoe. But how easy would it be just to change your name? And obviously it would make more sense, because otherwise the team is gonna find out that, oh, he's Julian Albert, and they're gonna know his strengths, his weaknesses, and how to take him down. But if he changes his name, it leaves a lot more mystery for them to figure out. As I mentioned last episode, I also knew that he became DeVoe by something with the Philosopher's Stone's connection to Savitar and the Speed Force, and so when Barry went into the Speed Force, there might have been some main reaction that caused him to change. I'll leave a link to that video down in the description below, you guys can check it out. Now, how are their powers related then? Deacon could control tech, our lady from last episode could control other people just about, and our main character this episode could control his body. They all can control stuff that is very specific. Deacon can only control technology, our lady from last episode can only control fortune, and our character from this episode can only control his own body. If you were to take some other metahumans like Flash and Cisco, however, Flash can control time, he can control how fast he runs, he can control what stuff he can phase through and what stuff he can't. There's a lot of stuff that he can control. Cisco can open up portals to other worlds, he can just shoot stuff out of his hands, he can even vibe, which is a whole list of stuff. These metahumans can only control specific stuff, and it's because of the dark matter. Now, for how the Thinker knew that they were all gonna come on that bus, I think it would be fairly easy to just track bus tickets from the past, seeing as I think the Thinker is from the future. He probably at first just isolated a list of people who were in Central City whose lives had turned out to be complete failures, isolated it down to the people who would react the best with dark matter, and then isolated it down to the most people who were on the bus at once that were in his other lists. And with his great old big computer attached to his head, it probably isn't that hard. But what I think he will do is he'll control all of those metahumans and then control the Flash by making them bring the Flash to him. And then the Flash is so fast that he can just put all of those helmets or whatever needs to be done like that to everyone. And then the Thinker will have complete control over the world. Like I said though guys, I have a whole video about why I think it's Julian. I will leave that in the description down below so you guys can check that out. But anyways, moving on, at the end of this episode, we saw that Caitlin's gang had kind of broken into her house and wrote, "We miss you" on the door. Now, I've been mentioning this game for the past couple of episodes because I've been anticipating it for a while now. So obviously I have a theory, and this involves Team Flash learning about Caitlin's past. Anyway, so guys, I think that because of this gang, Team Flash obviously is going to be mad at her that she lied to them about her past life and didn't tell them before, but it's all going to work out, guys, and she may even turn Killer Frost for a while and join back up with them. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for that theory. The last thing is be on the lookout for Felicity in next episode, as we saw her in the promo. So that will do it for today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching, and of course, Gadget on.